Hello, welcome. Happy 11/11 portal. Hopefully you are doing something, any little act, at least a small act, 2 huge acts, okay? Toward what you want in life. You know, whatever you want, may you have done some research on it at least, you know? Taking some act toward it. And what do we have? In times of crisis, the wise build bridges while the foolish build barriers. Okay. Spirit's reminding me of, just with this coming up, today I was brought to the attention the state of the prisons and the condition of the prisoners and how it's never been great, but it's even worsened with the privatization and corporate greed and control monopolizing off of inmates, you know? And it's a huge problem. Something's definitely got to be done about that. But I'm thinking here with this message, in times of crisis, the wise build bridges while the foolish build barriers. Think about that. Nothing's more a symbol of a barrier than a prison. The bars, the gates, the security, the weaponry, the submission. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that there are people there that have done, atrocious things or awful things. And there's some that are innocent, that are just mixed up in all of that. Unfairly and unjustly. We have to recognize, you must, unless your head is stuck in the sand, you have to know that there are lots of innocent people caught up in a system that just can't afford good lawyers because the system is built on money freeing you or getting you out of things. So that being said, the system itself is just built that if you do get in trouble, if you do something wrong, rather than bridge you to really repentance or not recuperation, recovery or correction, instead of trying to mend you or repair whatever's broken in the first place for you to have committed such acts, it's just like you become worse. The climate, the atmosphere is made in a way that you can only come out worse or go through even worse situations. And since when was 2 wrongs make a right? Since when? But that's basically the prison system. You did something wrong, we're going to treat you wrong. We're not going to treat you humanely. It's ridiculous, and I really can't believe that as a people, we don't stand up more to this. You have a small fraction of the community, of the population that actually is actively trying to do something about it. So I just wanted to call attention to that. And I'll definitely be as active as I can be on it. I've done some things in the past, but I'm going to do more moving forward because it is definitely something dear to my heart. I think that it's just like, how many decades and centuries are we going to have a penitentiary system that is so unjust? Oh, wow. And then here on top, we have the old version of you is haunting your new path. I'm thinking of the new earth, the new way of love and being more just and true, living authentically. You know what I mean? Treating each other with respect and basing everything on that. That's our new way. The old version of this prison system is haunting our new path. We can't leave that behind. Everything else can't be made a right and then that just fall by the wayside or stay the same, or we assume that the corporations are too big to bring. Nothing's too big to bring down. Nothing. And when you think about it, it's not a just system. The people that are in there get many years more than what their crimes call for, number one. Number two, there's so many monsters out there doing things every day to far more people, and they never see a day in a cell. And those are the ones that belong locked up. Truly. But it's about who you know. And that's got to change. Electric ideas. Be open to sudden flashes of inspiration and act on them to find new paths. Creative surge. Imagination. How can we keep the community safe, make sure people pay for their, crimes or trespasses against others in a just, humane way? How can we do that? Years ago, you could go to a prison and take somebody home-cooked food, a cake, something that represented, get them some connection to the outside. Of some kind, they would look forward to that every week, visitations for that kind of thing, in order to feel like some kind of connection. Now, everything's so cold in the guise of security. But again, it's all the new rules by these corporations that changed everything, because they don't care. The people running them, they only care about money. It's got to change. Law, police, investigation, corrections, corporate. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Spirit says you're absolutely right. This has to change. Future. It's the way of the future. It's one of the huge things that the future will not stand for. You were the chosen one. It was said you would destroy the Sith, not join them. Wow. So chosen ones out there, there's no way you're down with what's going on here. You're not joining in on this corrupt, and also turning turning the other way, turning a blind eye to it. You can't do it. You're chosen. You care about everything, every injustice, every lie, every inhumane treatment against people. You care about all of that. So, stepping it up to it, stepping up. All right, what else? There's some other cards out here. I'll link in the description some ways that you can help. Just in case you don't have any idea. I know everybody knows write your congressman, your senator, and sometimes that can do some good, right? There's power in numbers especially, but there may be groups that you might want to add your support and volunteer and stuff like that. And what we have here, deadline, focus on what can be done, not what has been delayed. Break the cycle of procrastination with small steps. Yes. Don't look at it as in, who am I? I'm just Mary Smith that cares a lot about this. I do have, someone that I know incarcerated. Whether you do or you don't doesn't matter, right? But just like I care about it. I care about people. So no, I'm not going to bring down ABC Company overnight, but I'm going to chip away at this process. I'm going to put my fingerprint, my stamp on it. I'm going to help all that I can. And I'm going to get others to help too. I'm going to become fired up about it. Thank you. Successful. Spirit says when you do that, you're bound to be successful. Wow. Successful. We'll get one more from this deck regarding our prisoners or fighting the system. Oh, I said one more. Okay. Wow, that's too much. All right, let's do one or two at most, please. That was like 5. Spirit, thank you. Gave you one. Breakthrough, change. Oh, it says charge, but I think I'll take it as change. Breakthrough, pushing beyond your comfort zone and discovering new capabilities, allowing yourself to be open and grow stronger through transparency. Transparency being the operative word of the sentence. We need more transparency in these policies. We need to challenge them if they don't make sense or if they're not fair, if they're unjust. We need to not accept what goes on in prisons, the violence that goes unchecked, the injustices. We can't allow it. Our brothers and sisters, they depend on us out here with our freedoms to save them. S-A-V-E. It is a saving situation. Okay, let's get some tarot on this situation. I care. And I don't know how anyone has blood in their veins and doesn't care. Sangria, premium, 8 of drinks. 8 of drinks. 8 of cups, walking away. Sangria, walking away. Okay, 8 of cups. What about this 8 of cups? Live music, special night, jazz, guest singer. Page of pleasures, the Page of Wands. That's a message. It's a good message usually, and an upright especially. Okay, so Page of Wands. And here we have Page of Pleasures, a special night out, having a good time, drinks, premium, but 8 of drinks, walking away. Page of Wands. Getting news about walking away. Why am I taking this? This 8 of drinks, 8 of cups, walking away. I'm seeing it as like freeing yourself or prisoners being freed. Literally. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking good news that they're free. Especially the innocent. Then we have butcher. Quality meats. Premium. Again, premium, premium, premium. King of Mills, which is the King of Pentacles. So we've got fine meats, fine drinks. All of this is pleasure. Find this, find that. The complete opposite of what I was talking about. The conditions in there. How they have to live. Again, whether you're innocent or not. Let's just call the facts the facts. No, we're not going to be stupid and just assume that everybody that's incarcerated is there because they did something. We know better than that. We do know that a lot of innocent ones that could not afford a real lawyer are in there unjustly. Missing out on their lives. Their children are missing out on their lives. Their parents are missing out on being with their children that are locked up for no reason. For corporate greed. Milkshake. 2 of drinks. Enjoy here. 2 of cups. Like a partnership. Partnering up together to make life better for people. This premium is a life that they can only dream of. But again, we're out here able to enjoy this. It's up to us to save SAVE, save them. Tropical bar, the sun. Wow. Spirit's coming through on this. I'm only getting that this is the right message. Lead them to the sun. Give them hope, healing. Show them that people care. What if it was you? You can't even imagine it. You don't even want to think about it. You probably can't breathe if you think about it. May you never have to endure it, but you can help people that are having to endure it. I'm going to get some self-help for prisoners. Self-love tips or something that they can do in case you can pass this along to someone you know. Oh, wow. This is not even supposed to be in here. Unwell came out. Yeah, a lot of them are in there. Unwell, you know, women, you know, carrying children pregnant. But that's not unwell, but I'm just, my mind went to that. How uncomfortable. What a low vibrational way to give birth. And sometimes you're only there because of circumstances beyond your control. You defended yourself, or you had it up to here. Who would blame you? Again, I'm talking real facts here. None of that fluff stuff. But yeah, unwell, going to the medic there, whatever you would call, you know, and they're never the best. It's like they give you the lowest of the lows there. And all the money they're making, and they can't make sure they have suitable health care. It's unacceptable. Sorry, let me get on self-care. Thank you. Massage your feet with lotion or oil, then put on warm socks from the dryer. Well, that ointment would be suitable. Let's do another. Dance to one song like no one is watching. That may help. So with that, lovelies, sorry I couldn't give you a more chipper message, but this here is not about ice cream sundaes. Sometimes it is, but it's also going to be about shining light on dark areas, because who else is going to do it? And not only that, you need to be inspired to make change, because until we all do something, nothing's going to get done, and our grandchildren are going to live in the same world. And with that, I will see you in the next reading.